Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am excited for today. I wanted to go ahead and put together just a little bit of a declutter on some of the makeup that I have, and I figured we'd start out with just a small 3-drawer little organizer thing that I have. It's got some various items in it. So I'm going to start with the top drawer, which has some eyeshadow and then just some other smaller things. So this is a Becca highlighter that I recently got at Sephora. This is Vanilla Quartz. This was part of a little set that I bought, and this one, it's already broken, which is kind of disappointing, but it's not a huge deal. I mean, I just leave it here. I don't travel with it. But I'm going to keep this. The color is really pretty. It's probably a little bit difficult to see in the viewfinder. I'm still kind of getting the hang of that, how to do the filming. But this one's really pretty, so I am going to keep it. I'll go ahead and just set it aside for the time being. Next up, I'll go over some of these blend mineral eyeshadows that I have. I bought these on Haute Look probably last year sometime. I know that Jessica Braun turned me on to these. This is a set that was it was all green, and they're all shimmer. I don't know if they have any that are matte, but I really do like these a lot. I don't use them very often, just because they stay in this drawer and sometimes it's like out of sight, out of mind, but I do really like them. They're pretty. And then something else I wanted to do, I've got a couple other ones. So like this one is a little bit more of a, I don't even know how to describe it, just it's a different green. It's really pretty. And there is one more. I don't really feel like digging for it right now. But I do really like these. They're really pretty. And green is one of my favorite colors. I didn't have any green eyeshadow really until I bought these. So they're a good part of my collection. Like that color I like. It's really pretty. And this one is probably not my favorite color out of the ones that I have, but it is really nice. It's pretty. I like it. So I'll be keeping those for sure. Okay, next up, out of what I have in this little, this top drawer here. So this is a Nyx Glitter that I have. It's just called Glitter. I really like this one. I bought this just as a single along with the glitter glue, which I don't have in this top drawer, but this one's kind of a pinky color because I do have a lot of pink and kind of red eyeshadows that this goes really well with, and I like this a lot. It is quite glittery. It can be a little heavy, but I'm not that experienced with glitter yet, so I need to keep playing around with it. I really like it. I'll be keeping that for sure. And then these two Ulta singles I got as part of a birthday gift, and they're not horrible. I just don't ever use them because they're in this the top drawer of this thing, and I much prefer eyeshadows that are in palettes. They're just easier for me to use. The colors are really pretty, but at the same time I already have colors that are like this, so I'll probably end up getting rid of these and passing them on, just because, simply for the fact that I don't use them. Next, I do have two Ulta cream shadows, and I bought these during, I think it was during an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I got them because I was wanting to try them as like an eyeshadow primer, or kind of like a base under eyeshadow. This one is really pretty. I like that a lot. Oh, let me see if I can get it into the view here. There we go. I do like that one. I'll probably keep this shade just because it is pretty. I don't use it very much, but I do like it. The other one I bought is, this one's called Onyx, and it's kind of like a glittery black color. This one ended up really dry, and so I just don't really ever use it because of that. Also, I have to be really careful with it if I'm using it as an eyeshadow base, and I don't know, I just half the time can't be bothered. I would much rather use an eyeshadow base on a regular basis that is my skin tone. And I don't know, this one, the glitter doesn't really last in it, and it seems to fade a lot and crease pretty quickly, so I'll probably just part with that one. I don't even know if I'd give it away. I might just throw it away. We will have to see. I do have, this is just a small sample of a Chanel foundation that I got at Nordstrom, and I actually do like this. It smells interesting, but I think as a foundation, I like it. I think the full size though is like $60 something, so I don't know if I'd buy the full size, but on the shade B30. So I might keep this and just use the rest of it up, but I don't know if I would ever end up buying the full size. This is a duo eyelash glue that I have that I'm going to keep because it's still good. I just haven't really gotten too much into eyelashes, so we're still working on that. This I'm going to part with. This is the Morphe eyelid primer. It works really well. It just makes my eyes itch for some reason. I got this at a Morphe store. I got this at a Morphe store when I bought, when I bought like one of their 35 eyeshadow palettes, then I got this for only $5 instead of $10. So I was like, eh, heck, why not? I'll try it. But it makes my eyes itchy, so I don't like using it. This is a little Clinique palette that's super cute and really nice. I just don't use it. I need to take it out of this top drawer and see if I can use it more. This is a little bit more on the natural side, and so it's not exactly colors that I reach for very often, but it's cute. I don't know. I'm going to kind of put it in the maybe pile because I might see if somebody else would want it. This is really a cute palette. This is by Pacifica. This is one actually that my sister sent me. This is like a mini size of a full size palette of theirs, and this came in like an Ipsy or something like that. My sister actually sent it to me, so I really like the colors. Like this green is really pretty. I like it a lot, that kind of lime green color. And I think this orange is really pretty. These are just, they're kind of powdery. They fall apart when you swatch them, but the colors are nice. So even with that in mind, I think I'm going to part with it just because I don't ever use it. I think somebody else could get some joy out of it more than I can. I'm going to wash my hands. I got swatches all over everything. This I've been hanging on to. I don't actually use it anymore. As you can tell, it's kind of a hot mess. But this is, I think this is the L'Oreal Voluminous like A Million Lashes Mascara. And I've been hanging on to it because I wanted to show it in a video. This one I do like. Starting to smell funny. I do like the wand on it. And then I feel like it did hold a curl, and I liked the effect that it gave me. So I would buy this one again. Obviously, I'm not going to be using this one because this is easily over a year old. So I'll get rid of that one for now, but I would repurchase it. Next I have, this is another NYX product that I bought at the same time as that glitter. So this is just a lip pencil that I really like. The color is just nice and neutral. I mean, it'll go with pretty much everything. It's kind of like a pinky mauve kind of nude color. Like I said, it'll go with pretty much anything. So I like it. I'll be hanging on to that for the time being. And then lastly, in the top drawer of this little organizer is this e.l.f. palette, which is something my sister-in-law sent me. And this is the Nude Rose Gold palette, which I'm going to part with because I never use it. Not only because it's in the top drawer, but I have so many shadows that are in this color family. This is kind of reminiscent of like the Urban Decay Naked palettes. And I don't know, I'm a colorful eyeshadow girl. I like a lot of color. I just don't use this, so I'll be getting rid of it. Okay, so for the second drawer here, we can start with this. This is a Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. I recently bought this at Target. I actually still have a receipt for it because I was planning on maybe taking it back, and then it got set in the drawer and I forgot about it. I might still be able to take it back. Let's see, when did I buy this? The 13th. So it's been a little bit over a month, but I think I have until like September to return it. This is not a bad product. The reason I bought it is because of Raw Beauty Christy. She's got a review using this product, and she is absolutely like raving about it. And I probably could have gone with one a little bit darker. But the thing with this is, in natural sunlight, it has a lot of glitter. You end up seeing a lot of the glitter. So that was kind of why I was like, I don't know if I want to keep it. But I am going to try to return it. So I'm going to hang on to it for now for that reason, so that I can try to return it. Next, we have these two Ulta Blushes. I think I got these on a buy two get two free because I really like it when Ulta has those. I haven't purchased anything from Ulta in a long time because I've just found so many other brands that I really love. I'm going to be getting rid of these just because I just don't use them anymore. This one I did hit pan on. Really pretty color. It can be built up pretty well, but I don't know. I really have to like dig and dig and dig in the pan to try to get anything out of it. So I'll be getting rid of that. Oh, and then that one is the shade, let me see, Honey Bunny. So pretty shade, but I just have other blushes that'll work. This one is called Tiger Lily, and this is the mineral blush. So that one was velvet, this one's mineral. This one I didn't hit pan on. Again, a really pretty color. Not a whole lot of actual color comes off of it. I don't know if you can see that. It can be built up, but it's another one of those things that I just am not using it, so I'm going to end up getting rid of it. Just sits there. And I've had, like, a lot of these things that I'm getting rid of I've had for a couple of years, so they're getting close to their prime. And I'd love to open up room in my collection for other things. So next is this Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in Pink Grapefruit. This I got as part of a set, and I am going to keep this one because it's really pretty. It's in this drawer just because I was kind of rotating it with other things, but I really, really, really like it. So I'm going to keep it even though the cap is broken off of it. The Laura Geller blushes are just really pretty. They can almost double as like a bronzer if you get a color that's kind of like red enough or like brown enough, I guess. This one is BH Cosmetics. These are awesome. The brand is awesome because it's not very expensive. These are all really good. They're quite pigmented. And I haven't hit pan on any of them, but typically what I do when I am using this palette is I just kind of tap my brush into each of the shades and then just tap it on my face from there. So I'll be keeping this one. The colors are really pretty, and I think this was only like maybe $8, but BH Cosmetics has sales all the time on their website, so you can definitely get stuff on sale. This is a Mary Kay blush cheek color duo thing that I have. It's Spiced Poppy is what it's called. So I bought this because the kind of red colors are my favorite. Now this is a color that I have to wear really, really carefully because on my cheeks it is like way crazy a lot. I do like it though. I don't really use it that much anymore. So I don't know. I'll put this in the maybe pile because I'm not sure if I would keep it or not. But I mean, look at that blush. I mean, are we serious? Look at that. That's amazing. It's so pretty. Next here we have, makeup all over this table already. We have two Fiona Styles blushes. Now I bought these when Fiona Styles was on sale and at Ulta because they were kind of like being discontinued. So I have the shade Pomander Walk, which is this. Really pretty, super bright pink. And I might keep this, I don't know. It gives you just a really nice flush to the cheeks, but I never use these anymore. These are the kind of blushes that, like, they're not super smooth, and they're really, really, really packed in the pan, so I have to work really hard to get this out of there. I'll put that in a maybe pile, I'm not sure. And then this one is called Made in Lane. So this was the first one I bought, and this one I haven't hit pan on either, but you can tell that I've used a little bit more of it. This one, kind of same thing, like I have to dig really hard in the pan to get anything out of here. And I have other blushes similar to both of these, like if I'm looking at even in this BH Cosmetics one. Sorry, open this up. So like those two are really similar, those two are really similar, and the BH Cosmetics one is just easier to use. Maybe the only reason I'd ever keep these Fiona Styles ones is if I needed something with a mirror, because it's really compact and it's nice and easy to use that mirror in. But other than that, I don't think I would hang on to those. And this is the last one that's in this second drawer. This is a sleek cosmetics palette, and it's called California IA. And I'm from California, so I kind of thought that was funny. This was kind of a confusing product to me because in the pictures online, did I buy it online? Pretty sure I bought it online at Target. One of the colors looks almost like it's the same as this Mary Kay one, like this fiery reddish orange color. And then when I received it, they were all kind of the same color almost. Like they were all this kind of peach. And then on top of that, they're creams, which is not like a deal breaker. I just don't use cream product ever. They're really pretty shades, like that's two of them right there. But I don't know, I never use it, so I'm probably just gonna part with it because I never use it. Okay, we are into the last palette here. So this palette I'm definitely keeping. This is a Tarte palette. This one is the Blush Bliss. I bought this on Haute Look, which, what's her name? Jessica at Jam Beauty 89 turned me on to. I like to scour that site, you know, a couple times a week to see what kind of sales they're having. But I just think the presentation of the product is so pretty. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. I mean, really, like you could just display this somewhere and it's amazing. But this is the inside. It's got a good sized mirror. This is kind of like the same deal with those Fiona Styles blushes. Like I don't need those because a lot of what's in here is pretty much the same thing, but these, they build really well. I usually just kind of swirl my brush in all of them and put them on my cheeks. These three are matte, and then this one's a shimmer. So if I'm planning on wearing a lot of highlight or something, then I'll go for these three. If I want a glowier blush, then I'll use that one. But just a really pretty color, so I'm definitely keeping that. This is a Too Faced bronzer. This is kind of like their older, well, I guess it's not even a bronzer, it's a foundation, but you know, whatever. I got this on Haute Look as well. This is their Cocoa Powder foundation. And it smells so good. I would definitely repurchase this. I don't ever use this little puff that's in the bottom of it because I'm just always using one of my brushes. But I love that it has a good sized mirror. It clasps shut. It's lightweight. Smells so good. And I love that color is really good on me. So definitely keeping that. Love it. This is a Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends. This one is a bronzer. And I do like this. It's a little... It ends up pulling a little bit red on me, but I do like it a lot. I just don't, I would repurchase it if it was like one of the only things I could get my hands on, but this is it right here. But this one I haven't used in a long time. It's a couple years old, so I think I'm just going to get rid of it. Next we have, this is a blush from the Balm. It's the In-Stain blush. This I got on sale at Kohl's, I believe, for maybe like $7 or $8. This one I really do like a lot. It does have a mirror in it. The shade is super pretty. And even though I don't use it a lot, it's that one right there. Even though I don't use it a lot, I'm definitely keeping it. I just think it's an awesome blush. It's a neutral enough color that it'll go with pretty much anything. This is a Maybelline powder that I have. I really like it. I don't use it very often, but it is a good powder, so I'm keeping it. I use it just to set my face. And then this is a Tarte highlighter that I got. This is really pretty, so I'm definitely keeping this. I don't use it that often, but it's the same thing. It's so pretty that I just want to keep it. I don't remember where I got it, but I really like it, so I'm gonna keep it. My camera's so rudely shut off. I was comparing these two. I don't know how much of that got into that little snippet, but I'm definitely going to get rid of the Doing Smooth one. I've had it for a while. It is almost empty, but it's also like separating because it's been sitting for so long. Not my favorite formula of the two. Even though my skin is normal leaning toward dry, I do like the matte and poreless version a lot better. I'll probably still get rid of this just because I'm not using it. It's kind of old. And these are only like $8, so I can get another one. Get rid of both of those. This one I bought because of Sabrina. She lives in Florida, which is super humid, and she's got oily skin, whereas I have dry skin. But I do like a product that's going to last a long time. I am not crazy about this one, though, so I'll probably just get rid of it. I might even just throw it away. I don't even know if anybody I know would want it, so... I'm going to part with this one. Same thing. It's just old, and I wasn't crazy about it. The thing I do like about Rimmel foundations, though, is the scent. I don't know. It's a scent that makes me happy because Rimmel was one of the first brands I used when I was getting into makeup. This is not a bad formula. It's just not great either. I don't know. I've used foundations that I like better. I do like the doe foot on it, though. That's kind of cool. But we'll be definitely parting with that one. I'll probably part with this. This I've had for a couple years, but also I'm just not crazy about it anyway. It's the Ulta Demi Matte Foundation. It gives some decent coverage, but it doesn't exactly wear well. So, not crazy about that. I'll just be getting rid of that one because I don't use it. Foundation is one of like the things that I do the most, but I'm also kind of picky because my skin is dry, but I also like a matte finish. I don't know. It's weird. This one I'm going to keep for the time being. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Big old doe foot. I do kind of like the way it smells. What shade do I have? I probably could have gone with a different shade. I have F8, which I think probably kind of works for me, but where's my camera? There it is. Maybe. There we go. Sorry, guys. It spreads well. I think it's got a beautiful finish, but I'm not crazy about the way it wears. So I'm going to keep it for now, kind of give it some more love. See if there's anything I can do with it that'll make it work better, but it's not one that I'm like super crazy about. This I'm going to get rid of. I forget if I bought this or if this was given to me, but it's a matte face primer. It's one I think it's one of those really dimethicone primers. It's kind of designed to like fill in pores. I might have bought it because it was on sale, but I don't know. It's just not a primer that I prefer for my skin type, so I'll be getting rid of that. That's an eye cream. I'll be getting rid of that because it's kind of old. Oh, next we have, that's an eye primer. I don't know why it's in there. I'm getting rid of that because I don't like it. Just doesn't work quite as well as others I've tried. I'll be getting rid of this. I just don't use it anymore. This was an okay concealer. I much prefer Shape Tape, even though it's like, 6 times the price, but I don't know. Just not into it. This one I bought, it's pretty much gone. Separated and all funky, but this is like a sample size or a travel size of the Perricone MD. This one I liked, but this is like skincare infused, and it's the kind of thing that you have to use it all the time to really kind of see a benefit for it. So I don't know if I'd purchase it again. A full-size bottle is $60, and I think I bought this for $15, like at Nordstrom Rack or something. So expensive, but it does have some benefits. If you're somebody who doesn't like looking like they're wearing a lot of makeup, you'd probably like this, but I don't know. This I'm going to get rid of. First of all, it's way too dark. I got the wrong shade. Drugstore products, you can't test them in the store. I think I liked the finish and the coverage of it's not bad. I just got the wrong shade. So I'm going to get rid of this for now. I may repurchase it. I don't know. This I'm getting rid of because did I get the wrong shade? I'm pretty sure I got the wrong shade in this one. I got F9, which on me is just a little bit too peachy. And this one is like a similar conundrum to this. Like, it has a really nice finish and good coverage, but I just feel like it does not wear well. And it's a little bit too, like, dewy for me. I don't think it sets well with powder, so I'm definitely getting rid of that one. Maybelline Fit Me Powder, I do like. I'll be hanging on to that. I don't use it very much, but it is a good powder. I bought that because, like, Nikki Tutorials and everybody and their mother was talking about it, so it's not a bad powder. This I'm going to keep for now. I might eventually get rid of it. It is another one of those things where I bought it online. It's 1.7 ounces, so you get a lot of product in here, and it's kind of like a mousse foundation. The only thing is it's just a slightly wrong color for me. Slightly wrong color, and the staying power of it is not the best. It's got, like, the scent of it is just weird. It's not really like a bad scent. I don't know. It's just weird. And these two I did buy together. This one is like a peach corrector color. Peach corrector that I just don't ever use. So I'll be getting rid of that. I don't know. I kind of hopped on the color correcting train briefly, but then realized that I just don't need it. It's a step that I don't really want to do. So yeah. Say goodbye to that one. Okay, so this is the second drawer of this organizer thing that I have, and I actually realized that going into the second drawer that I've got two of these Makeup Revolution sticks. So I have the shades F7 and F9, and I think I'm still right. So the F9 is the one that's just too peachy for me. So yeah, still definitely going to get rid of that one. I can compare these. Oops, rolling away. Compare these together. So focus, there we go. So it's probably hard to tell on camera, but that's F9, and then this is F7, so it's quite a bit lighter, but this one also is just a better undertone. So I'm undecided on this one. I might keep it, set it aside for now. This one I'm probably going to get rid of. I'm not crazy about it. It's the Light Illusion. I bought it because there's a ton of YouTubers who go crazy over it. I have, what shade do I have? I don't even know. Nude L3 is what it says. It's itty bitty down there. I don't know. This will be in a maybe. Not crazy about it. This I like. The Pacifica, it's a Crystal Rays Luminous Translucent Setting Powder. I do like it. Ulta carries more of the Pacifica makeup in store now, which is kind of nice. So I bought a couple things a while back. I do like this one because of the mesh that it has here. A lot of times what I can do is I can just tap my brush on it and it kind of puffs some of the powder up. And then you can close it so it doesn't get everywhere. So I do like that. I'll be keeping that one. When I sneezed, I accidentally hit my glasses and now I have foundation on them. Oops. This one I'll definitely be keeping. I do like it. It's really full coverage and I feel like it's got a good finish. This is also a large size. It's 1.5 fluid ounces, so you get 50% more than what's in like a standard foundation container. This is the Pure Bare It All. I have it in the shade, again, I don't know, Golden Medium. They always put them so tiny, it's right up here. I do like this one, so I'll definitely be keeping that. This one I bought kind of for the same reason as some of the others that I was talking about, even though my skin is normal leaning more towards dry. I like this one because it is more matte and it seems to last longer. I'll be keeping this one for now. I do seem to like that one a lot. This one I'll be getting rid of. I've had it for a while and it's pretty much empty. This is a Mary Kay foundation. More kind of skincare than foundation. It's not anywhere near the coverage that I like, so I'll be getting rid of that one. This one I do like, the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Foundation. This is $47, so this is an expensive one. I'll be keeping it not only for that, but I do like it, so I'm keeping that one. This one I'll be getting rid of because I've had it for a while. This is the Almay Age Essentials Makeup. I was primarily using this one as a mixer for another foundation that I had that was like way too light. So I haven't really used this one much on its own, but I'm not really interested in keeping it, so I'll just be getting rid of that one. This one I'll be getting rid of because I've had it for a while and it smells like paint. I think it's a decent foundation, especially for only like, it's like $5 or $6, but this one is pretty much empty and it's dried up, so I'll be getting rid of that one. This one is empty. I've actually already repurchased this. This is not a foundation, but a primer. I do like it. It smells kind of weird, but for my dry skin, it's moisturizing and I like it. So I've repurchased that. This is a little sample size of the Ulta Poreless face primer, which is similar to the one here that I talked about already. It's really dimethicone-y. Not really a primer that I like too much, so I'll just be getting rid of that. I think it was only like $6. So I don't feel too bad about getting rid of it. This I'll probably keep for the time being. I haven't used it in a while, but it is the L'Oreal True Match powder. I bought this and I was using it as a bronzer because of Emily Noel. She uses this a lot, and you can often find L'Oreal on sale too, so I'll be keeping that one. This I'm getting rid of. I've had it for a while. Beautiful finish, only like $6, but it does not last, and I am not crazy about the way it makes my skin look. So moving on, this is a MAC foundation sample that I got. I don't even know how much is in here. Yeah, I'll just be getting rid of that because it's pretty much empty and it's kind of starting to smell a little weird. So we'll be getting rid of that. I did like it though. Good foundation. I remember using this foundation in high school. Obviously not this bottle, but the L'Oreal True Match. It was one of the only foundations I was able to find back then, because I honestly did not even know that like Ulta and Sephora existed. Where I could be like, all right, well, I'm going to get a warm undertone and that'll work for me without actually being able to try it. So I would purchase this again. This one I'm getting rid of just because it's so old. And then this one is a CoverGirl Healthy Elixir. I haven't used it in a while. I think I'm just going to get rid of it. I bought this one on the recommendation of Raw Beauty Christy. She really likes it. I'm not crazy about it. I don't know, so I'll be getting rid of that one. I might keep this one. This is actually a concealer from Lorac. I got it on sale at Kohl's as well. It's not bad. I do like that it's a slightly larger size, so I sometimes do use this as a foundation just all over my face, and it seems to work. Cover Lock by Laura Geller. Not a bad formula. Really full coverage. The shade I got is medium. It's too dark for me, like even in the summertime. So I'll just be getting rid of this one, but I would purchase it again. It's not bad. This one I'm definitely going to keep for now. It is a slightly too dark color because I apparently don't trust the people at Ulta who shade match me. This one is 3W2 Cashew. A little too dark. I have to mix it with some sort of light concealer or something to make it match my skin, but I do really like it. It smells good. It's really full coverage and it lasts all day, especially even in like the heat and stuff. So I'll definitely be keeping that one. These two I'll definitely be getting rid of. So I bought both of these at Sally Beauty a couple years ago. This concealer I bought because I'm like, oh, it's kind of like Tarte Shape Tape, and I hadn't even tried Tarte Shape Tape at that point, but it was just only okay, and this one is really starting to smell weird, so we're going to get rid of that one. And then the Get Luminous, I just don't use. It was on sale for $6. I think it had a pretty finish, but just don't use it, so we're getting rid of that one. I'll definitely be keeping this. I almost forgot I had it, but this works really well. This is a Morphe Bronzer in Debutante. So I like that. Not a foundation, but I do like it. This one is a Becca Highlighter. This is one of the poured, so it's the cream ones, and it's in the shade Prosecco Pop. This was kind of when I was trying like cream products. I'm just not in love with it, so we're getting rid of that. And I've had it for a little while. This we'll get rid of. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I did like it a lot. I think I'm so used to like the giant doe foot applicators now that I'm like, this is so tiny. It's so hard to apply. It's not a bad concealer though, but this one's almost empty. So we're saying goodbye to that. This I'm going to hang on to because this is actually kind of what I talk about when I'm wanting to mix two together. This is the light Laura Geller. There we go. Light Laura Geller concealer, and I can mix it with this darker Estee Lauder and it works. So I'll be keeping that. Really good coverage on that too. I like it. Let's shake this one up. This I bought on camerareadycosmetics.com. It's an airbrush foundation, so it's designed to be used with an airbrush, but I read a lot of reviews that said people like the way it applies just with their fingers or with a stippling brush. And I do like the finish this has on my skin, so I'm going to hang on to it for now. I don't wear it that often, but I do like it, so we'll keep that. This is a Sephora foundation that I haven't used in a little while. It's kind of starting to like, you know, ball up on one side, but it's also been laying sideways. I do like this one a lot too. I think this is only $20, so it's not too bad. I'll definitely be keeping that. This is a Laura Geller. This is a Baked Balance and Brighten foundation. I was kind of using it as a setting powder. This came in like a holiday set that I bought a while back. I'll probably just get rid of this because I don't really reach for it anymore. So we'll just be getting rid of that. Oh, and this is, I knew I had another one of these sitting around. This is another of those Blend Mineral Cosmetic eyeshadows that I really like. It just ended up in the wrong drawer. But this is so, so pretty. Look at that. I love it. I should put this somewhere where I will use it more because I love it. Little sample of Makeup Forever HD. Too dark for me. It came in like an Ipsy bag my sister sent to me. So getting rid of that one. This was part of like a holiday set that I got. This was not bad. I would maybe consider buying this one again. It's the same kind of primer as those Ulta ones that I was talking about, but I like the Smashbox one better, but that one's pretty much empty. So I think we would end up getting rid of this. This is a Lancome blush that I just don't ever use, so I'll probably end up getting rid of it. It's kind of a pretty shade. This I think is something that came in a subscription type box because this is not the full size at all. I think I'll just be getting rid of it though. I'm not crazy about it. I forgot that I had this. This Note blush is really pretty. I like it a lot. Let me get into. It's almost like this terracotta. It's got a teensy tiny bit of sparkle, unless that's just something else. That could be something else. But I'll hang on to this because I do like that a lot. And then this is a Morphe blush that I like too. Kind of forgot that I had it, but it's pretty. So we'll keep that guy. All right, guys. So these are kind of, gives you an idea of everything that I'm keeping. These are significantly improved for the time being. So I'll go ahead and put all that back. And then all of this, which is maybe not a lot by some people's standards, but a lot by my standards, is what I'm getting rid of. Probably most of it is just going to go in the trash because I've had it for a long time. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!